2016 was a big year. I painted many different pieces in 2016. I painted a lot of saxophones, birds, tree houses. Here's one of my treehouse paintings. Some bird paintings. Painted some birds escaping from cages. Also in 2016, I painted some seascapes. And then I taught some classes. My wife Elizabeth came out to one of my classes. Then my wife and my daughter Alora helped me paint a mural at Fatouche in San Luis Obispo. Fatouche is known for their Eastern Mediterranean food. It's super good. You should go out and try it. Saxophones. I painted a lot of saxophones in 2016. I'm going to continue to paint them. They've been really fun to make. Figuring out different color combinations is really a fun challenge. People seem to like them. I've put them up in public quite a bit. In 2016, I got to work with some amazing artists like Heather Millinar, Lyndon Schaefer, Hannah Journey, and Tish. Here I painted Hannah, and Hannah painted me. It turned out so good. Then Hannah and I worked on this canvas together. So now with Tish, we took a skull and some army men and blew some fire at it. I made these illustrations when I got sick. I had a horrible infection, so I stayed home and I made some drawings. My wife moved to San Francisco for 4 months to go to school, and she'll be back next week, which is awesome. On to the abstractions. I do a lot of abstract expressionism. This is one of my favorites. It doesn't look like it now, but it actually turned out to be an American flag. It turned out to be a chaotic American flag, and it was a lot of fun to make. I ended up making 2 more, and I kept adding to the 2 smaller ones, doing a drip technique there. Here's my mobile art studio. I was invited to go to Bellamundo Cafe in San Luis Obispo, and I decided to paint 3 huge panels, and it took me about 3 hours to complete all 3 of them. And that was a lot of fun, and I'm actually going to be doing that again in March of 2017. So the work there I did at Bellamundo got me recognized, and Art After Dark was showing my picture for a couple months, which I really appreciate. There I was working outside of my studio. When there's a blank canvas in front of me, I sit for a minute and just look at it while it's clean, and then I go to it. So this abstraction went through different phases. First it was yellow and red, then I added some black, added some blue, and then I started painting over it, doing a lot of brush work. And then it eventually, after quite a few hours of work, it eventually turned into quite a nice piece. I really liked the way this painting turned out. So that one was fun to make. Got to hang that up at the Nautical Bean. And last week that painting sold. Here I'm just kind of playing around with different panels, different color combinations. I took down some saxophones to put it up in public to see how it looks. I like the way those panels turned out. I decided to paint 9 panels on one canvas. And these are the different layers of adding paint, adding circles, adding some more color around the circles. Then I used the drip technique. So that was fun to make, and got to put that up in a show this year. This bird protecting its baby. I've painted quite a few of those. Got to put that up in a show that Lyndon helped me hang. Thanks, Lyndon. This year I decided to keep some paintings for myself, and all the paintings that I kept for myself, I'm making prints of those. Then I got to work behind the scenes at a Tony Robbins event in San Jose. That is the day before the show. Then I got to walk on hot coals again. That was awesome. Here I went over to my friend Heather Millinar's studio and got to paint with her for a day. That was a lot of fun. And now this is what I'm on to as of this moment. I am painting skateboards. It has been a ton of fun. I'm going to be painting 13 of them. It looks like 2 of them are already spoken for, with 2 more people who are interested. I think these boards are going to sell fast. Wait for it, the reveal. So what I'm trying to do with these is I'm trying to go with a real pop art look, lots of crazy color combinations, and I'm going to be doing a lot of graphics that are more like 80s style graphics. I'm really excited for this series. I have 11 more boards to paint. I'm going to be showing these in January. These are all going to be finished by the end of December, and really looking forward to showing all these boards together. "2017 is just around the corner. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to have the skateboard series complete. I'm going to have a lot more art exhibitions, and I'll keep everybody posted on Instagram, YouTube, and on my website at artbyjasontowne.com.